Hi everybody, I'm Elisa and welcome to my channel Lunar Elise. Today I am doing a reading for the astrological sign Taurus, which it's for overall the full moon in Taurus, which is on the 12th. So yeah, I mean, you could have any of your planets aligned with Taurus or your cross watcher. It's kind of just if it resonates for you, with you, whatever, you know, it's for you. If it doesn't, then it doesn't, and we can all move on. No hard feelings, right? Okay, so yeah, we have the first quarter moon in Aquarius on the 5th, and so today's this November 6th, so it's kind of just that week's energy. And we'll go ahead and take a deep breath. And I ask that we're grounded and present, open to receive messages, and that I can be a clear channel. One more shuffle, and then we can go ahead and get started. We're overall just looking at what's calling your attention right now. So, first two cards we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You're ready to start something new. This could be an idea that you've had for a while that you're really just continuing to move forward with. You're knowing where you need to put your sword down. You know, you're not your eyes are like wide open in this situation. This is a very new beginning, and with the Ace of Pentacles, and it has a lot to do with yourself. And I think the relationships around you, you're seeing the bigger picture. If you notice the eyes and the Ace of Pentacles here, they're similar, I think, to the eyes that we're seeing with the Queen of Swords. And in their own ways, you know. So yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling from there. I'm actually gonna get one more card though. Okay, from the Seven of Swords. Okay, and that's what maybe the Queen of Swords was doing here. Is this part of this new beginning is because you had to cut some people out of your life. Because what it was feeling like is that either you were being deceived. This could also imply strategy, but like what I see is that, like, with this card, I like to say, like, you're not able to stand on your own. You lost your footing, because in the card, their feet are actually gone, you know? Like, you just, like, everything that you were trying to hold on to, it just really was falling away. And so you're like, nah, I don't want my new beginning, my Ace of Pentacles. I'm gonna get what I want. Powerfully. I'm glad I got that extra card. So, another one came out, and I think it's important. So they're all major arcanas. We have the Empress, the World, and Justice. That was the third card. Yeah, I mean, this cycle where maybe you let other people kind of influence your intuition, your inner knowing. Maybe you weren't protecting it that much, and maybe that's why the Queen of Swords is present here now, is because you're like, I see ya, you know, like, third eye see ya. I see you with my eyes, I see you with my mind. You see them, and you're like, I'm getting what I deserve. Everybody's getting what they deserve here and what they need. And it's maybe because, like, you just have to close some people out, some chapters, move on to new, bigger and better things, right? Back to the Ace of Pentacles. And a lot of that is just like how you're treating yourself and the things that you're doing, like self-love, like treat yourself, you know, whatever day, Tuesday. So 2 more cards. Holy shit, a third one. This is the only reading that, you know, this has happened. So we have the World, the Knight of Swords, and the Lovers. You could possibly be ending a relationship, because the Horse is in this card. The Knight of Swords, they're looking pretty intense to me. They're like charging forward. It's kind of like, you know, the sun is setting behind the horses over there, and so, you know, it's like there's a little bit of darkness, a little bit of unknowing, and you know, I think that's a part of the Empress, is like embracing your inner knowing. But you know that this is a cycle. This is a relationship that needs to end in order to bring more harmony to your life. And maybe it is just like something very specifically that's been going on in the relationship. But this is a pretty, I think there was really needing some extra details and with the cards here. So I think the Lover's card is the third card that kind of flipped out. So I'm seeing that as the emphasis. Not only is it harmony with yourself, but like you're pruning, you know, some people out, some things. And I really do kind of feel like it's one person like specifically, because you feel like, you know, like with the Wheel of Fortune and the Justice, you're like, I've learned these lessons. I see, you see the shadow sides and you see the nice sides, you know, the light and all that stuff. But, you know, like it's almost like too little too late. I don't know. It feels like it's going to be an empowering energy for you, because you know it's a new start, and the Queen of Swords is like, yeah, it's going to be great. But, you know, it is a loss nonetheless. But instead of, I guess, looking at it that way, it's like, that's a beautiful lesson, right? And, you know, you'll be able to take that with you forever, if you so choose, you know? It's however, you know, whatever attachment level that you need to have to the situation at any given point in time. So, I'm going to pull an Oracle Unicorn card. We have action. Now is a perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. And that's your Ace of Pentacles. This is only the beginning, because you close doors, right? The Wheel of Fortune and the World card both came up. So you closed some stuff, and now it's all coming in your favor. I'm gonna get another card. I was pulling from the top, and it says receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So that could be what that Ace of Pentacles is, right? It's like, you're getting it, and you know, however big or small it might seem, be open to it, because it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to get a Black Moon Astrology card. Grand Trine Provoker. So yeah, this really shook things up. I'm actually, if I could see the book, if I have the book near me, yeah. I'm going to read a little bit out of the book for you. The number here is 4 and 7. But this is like, you know, it has a square and some trines and stuff in there. And so, yeah, it's just really, really intense energy. This is shaking up your foundation. That's how I feel, but it was like necessary for you to get the ball moving, because you're done with this cycle. You've been done with this cycle. The World card and the Wheel of Fortune, you're done. 47. Let's look at page 47. So, Grand Trine, or Grand Cross, did I say trine? But I think there's trines in the cross, you know, and the square stuff. I don't know the exact layout. Is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change, because you need it to change. A rare astrological configuration, the Grand Cross, also called the Grand Square, occurs when 4 planets form a perfect cross in the skies. Hey, both of you. Boo. Aria, no, thank you. The cat scratching the chair. She's being a good dog. Boo, hey. I don't want to Aria, please lay down. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Boo, come on. Thank you, Aria. Thank you. Lay down, please. Excuse us. Squares cause tension. Because, you know, and with the cross, you know, things are going in opposite directions. And I think a part of it is that you're, you know, with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, you're seeing all these different ways that you can go, and maybe that you'd wanted your life to go. An area to look at when the Grand Cross comes up is how you communicate. Are you communicating as well as you should? Are you abandoning a worthy project the minute it loses its shine and effort to capture a larger, glossier prize? But more simply, in effort to accomplish more, are you juggling balls in the air? Do you notice as you juggle, if you are stuck in the same spot, that not much has been achieved? Yeah, right. So what out of this situation have you got out of it? You have, you've learned a lesson here, but I think it's time. In regards to relationships or love, you will find a faded quality. You will not want to let go of a person no matter how hard it gets. There will be sacrifice and compromise with this relationship, and it will be one where you want to bump your head against the wall. Many walls that seem to fly up out of nowhere. You are being challenged, and if you do not weather it out and see what the future brings, you will likely always regret letting go of this relationship. If the question is business or career, know that it will happen. So this is the Nine of Wands. It's pressure, discipline, frustration, growth, defensiveness, competition, and victory. So yeah, it seems like it's like a really tough victory. I don't know if this person that you're involved with that has, like, you have learned, maybe it's just like, you know what, dude, like, person, we learned the lessons. Let's cut this shit out. Why? Like, what's wrong with being balanced? Right? And like even the similarities here with the Queen of Swords and the whatever Judgment card, they look like opposites, right? And we had the Lovers cards, which is a sign of like mirroring and opposites, you know? You're wanting to bring in that balance. You have a sword going up and a sword going down. You know, it's like you're working against each other here, and there's frankly no reason, because you want a new beginning. So one more card, Mars Force. Aries also have this card. So there could be something in that reading for you, but you're really having to embody. All right, so that video is gonna have like a chop in it or whatever, but because I ran out of space. So anyway, yeah, you know, we have the Force card. You're just gonna have to keep moving forward, taking action, right? And that's a part of, I think, the balance in the Justice card that you're also going to be experiencing. Like, this is a balance in communication, right? Because the Grand Cross, what I had read, it did talk about not communicating well. Maybe you've been too harsh. Maybe you haven't been like tactful. Maybe you've just been afraid of conflict, doing the same old thing. So let's get a numerology card real quick. Man. Individuality and perseverance. You wouldn't believe it, but perseverance also showed up in the Aries video. So, you know, like I said, there could be something there for you, because it's, you know, the videos, the intention, the readings are for if it resonates with you. If it does, you know. But anyway, yeah, you're just like, you know, with the 11 here, you're just really having to take the leadership for a new beginning, because you're realizing that in order to get what you want done, you have to persevere for yourself. There's just so much energy here of really charging forward, and please keep doing it, because you deserve it. Because, you know, with the Seven of Swords being present, it's just, you know, here at the beginning, it's just like you just haven't felt like this is what you really want. You're not whole right now because there's too much like BS. Too much. So here we have elegance, Lily. So lilies, yeah, I think they can, like, I think people do associate them with death. So, you know, it could be a little bit of like, yeah, putting death to the situation, right? Ending the cycle. World card, Wheel of Fortune. But doing it with grace and poise, like you're the beautiful Taurus self that you are. knowing when to walk away, to change things, just ultimately knowing you're gonna embrace that Empress energy too, right? I think it is just waiting a little bit to act, but you know that it's the end of the cycle. So I'm going to go ahead and get a Moonology card to finish this reading for you all. Oh, that one. Bring practicality and spirituality. Full moon in Pisces. And you're very close to achieving your goal, right? Just stay practical. Balance your intuition. Balance, right, the actions that you're taking. Harmony, balance. Harmony, balance. There's so much of that in this reading with the Judgment card, the mirroring effect I saw with the Queen of Swords and the Justice card. Or I didn't say Judgment. I did say Judgment, but that wasn't here, but it was Justice. And, you know, I also see that as a card as like balancing things out before the world, right? Before that, so this end of the cycle can happen. You're almost there, Taurus. Keep moving forward. I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you would like a private reading, that's below in the description box, as well as my social media like Instagram and Facebook. So I'll see you guys.